Welcome to this messy sewing center. Okay, here's the deal. Template 9 inches by 7 inches. I want you to put it on your fabric. You're actually going to imagine that it's folded, and we're going to cut a 9 by 14 piece so that you don't have an extra seam to sew. So let's cut this out at 9 by 14. Now we are going to take this fabric and we are going to fold it inside out. We are going to take our 2 pieces of trim, elastic trim, that are each 7 inches long. If you're making this for a man, make it like 7 1/4, just so that they have a little more length for a larger face or a larger head. So 2 pieces that are 7 inches. Open this little pocket up. We're going to lay the elastic so it fits into the corner so we can pin it into place when we close it. So we're going to fold it over with that elastic in the corner. Now we're going to make sure the elastic is flat, as flat as it can be, and direct it down to the other corner and fold it over and pin it. Do the same for the other piece of elastic. Tuck it in the corner, pin it, and tuck it in this bottom corner, keeping it flat. Okay. And we're going to give this just a little press. Okay, now we're going to go over to the sewing machine. It's been a mess as we've made over 60 masks in the last few days. Okay, now I'm going to stitch along this short line, making sure that I grab the elastic as I do it. You want about a 3/8 to a 1/2 inch seam. And then I turn the corner. Oops, it's not feeding, there we go. And stop about 1/3 of the way and do a back stitch. Now we're going to go about the last third and finish that row so that we leave an opening. So here we're going to turn and we're going to finish the end. Let me take this over just another couple stitches. And we're going to finish this end. Back stitch. And now we're going to cut our thread and pull our pins out of the corners. I like to make sure that I caught the elastic by checking that it's showing up in each of the corners so that you know it's been stitched well and will hold. And I can see it. Now I am going to clip the corners just to eliminate the bulk. These are not my good scissors. Now I'm going to go to my opening and I'm going to invert my mask. Just very simply pop it open, grab a hold of the strings, Makes it easier. And just pull out your corners. Press that. And this top edge, I turn in to make a nice seam across the top. Tuck that in. Press it into place. Again, this is not being done for mastery. This is just being done for safety. Then I'm using grocery bag liners. The word on the street is that this material from reusable grocery bags, which is like a mesh fabric, but it's also plasticky, so do not put the iron on this. You can put this right into your little pocket, looks like a purse. You tuck this in, you flatten it out. You may not be able to do this if you have thicker fabric because it won't be as breathable. So now that's in there, you can give it a little press because you won't scorch that. Now, I also grab pipe cleaner, or you can use a bread twist tie, and I tuck that inside the little pocket and I close it. Now I'll take a couple pins, pin that closed, and I'm going to run 2 stitches, one along the very edge and then one just under the piping. Now I'm going to make sure that my piping is centered in the middle of the mask, and I'm going to run another seam tight up against where the pipe cleaner is so that it's real snug in a little cavity. Back stitch. Take it off. Now I'm going to take my mask and fold it into pleats. So 3 small pleats. Just like that. Now, I'm cheating in that I'm not pinning this. I feel like I can hold this flat enough right on the machine without taking the extra step for pinning. Back stitch. Again, these are about 3/4 to 1 inch in on each end. And now I'm going to grab scissors and cut away my loose strings. Again, be doing this a lot neater if it was a custom project. We're talking, we want to pump these out quick. We want to keep people safe as much as we can. And you can clean that up better than I just did. But now you have your pleated mask, you have your pipe cleaner in the nose at the top, and you have your elastic straps for the ears. And now it pops open, and you can apply your mask like that, and you're good.